everybody, we're coming to you today from Los Angeles, and have we got a real treat for you today. Let me ask you something. Do you recognize any of these little kids here with me? Well, maybe this music will give you a clue of who they are. Yes, indeed. That's right. They're the Little Rascals, folks, and they're starring in a new movie that opens today. So we're doing a very special Little Rascals extravaganza. What do you guys think about a Little Rascals extravaganza?
Yay!
We've got some of the original Rascals who are going to join us. You're going to talk to all the new Rascals today. We're even going to have Buckwheat's real-life son on the show today, who's going to tell us maybe what he thought about Eddie Murphy's bringing that character back to us. And we're even going to talk to a children's talent agent about how maybe even your kids can break into show business. That's right now on this very special presentation by our gang here at Rolonda. The Little Rascals first got into mischief on movie screens back in the 1920s and 30s. That was when folks were looking for a pleasant escape from the tough days of the Depression. But it was filmmaker Hal Roach's hand-picked group of regular little kids whose characters would soon become household names. Kids like Spanky and Alfalfa. There was Stymie and, of course, Darla.
I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. Funny, but when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love.
Then television would bring the Little Rascals to a whole new generation, chuckling over the antics of characters like Buckwheat. And in the 1980s, even Eddie Murphy played the role.
Buckwheat? Yeah!
Oh, day! Well, now, more than 70 years after they made their debut, the Little Rascals are back, bringing new faces and new life to the characters, those old characters that we all love. Please welcome the new Little Rascals! Yay! Hey, guys, how about this? Let's give them a high sign. Hi! Let me introduce these kids to you. They're some of the greatest kids.
But you know what?
What?
Everybody doesn't do the high sign, but that's okay.
Only the special kids in the gang get to do it, right?
Yeah.
But for the sake of today's show, how about we let everybody be a member of the gang?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Okay, well, while you straighten your beanie, let me introduce the Rascals to you. The only thing that'll stop these kids is bedtime, let me tell you. Okay, we start over here. This is Sam, who is Butch in the movie. Yay! Little Zachary here plays Porky. Kevin here plays Stymie. Guess you'll never guess who Bug plays Alfalfa. I'm going to play myself today.
But you know what?
What?
They could guess who he is because he has Cowley.
That's right. And you know something? Since you're the leader today, I bet you can guess who this kid is, too. This is Travis, who plays Spanky. Don't let me forget old Blake here. Blake plays Waldo, the rich kid. And let me go down here to Ross, who plays Buckwheat. Ross, what does Buckwheat always say?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and also.
Wait, hold on 1 second. 1 second, Spanky. And Jordan plays Froggy. Now, what would you like to say, Fred?
That was a great voice for saying Froggy, but you know what?
What?
Also, them and them say okay.
Let's do it. Teach me how to do it. How do you do it?
Okay.
Okay. All right, kids. So what was it like making this movie?
It was really fun. It was a lot of fun was great. And you know what?
What?
I have a Little Rascal treehouse in my backyard.
You do?
Yep, and it's 3 stories.
3 whole stories. Well, now I understand that you really can sing in real life.
Right.
Really can. But you were Alfalfa's a guy who can't sing.
Right.
So how has it been an actor who's known for playing a character who can't sing?
Well, it was part of it was easy and part of it was hard because if I couldn't sing, I wouldn't be able to hit the high notes.
Mm-hmm.
But it was hard because I can sing so well. I had to do it over and over and over to do it bad.
To do it bad.
And you know what?
What?
I'm not really a nerd, but I am in the movie.
And let me get this straight while I have your attention. All right, go on. You're not really a nerd.
I'm not really a nerd, but it's fun to play a nerd.
It is. It's fun to play a nerd. Butch, was it fun to play a bad guy?
It was great.
It
to
was?
be the oldest of all.
To be the oldest.
Yeah, and set an example for all. Was the oldest.
You know, so I understand that you guys must have built some really cool friendships just doing the movie, right?
Yeah.
You did? You got to be good buddies. Have you really created a real gang? Go on, Buckwheat, tell me.
Yeah.
You did? Okay. You built some real friendships though, right? Uh-huh.
Yes.
Now in the movie, I know that Spanky and Alfalfa are best of buddies, right?
Right.
Right? Let's take a look and so we can show everybody a scene from the movie, The New Little Rascals. Let's take a look at Spanky and Alfalfa at their best. Come on.
All raise your right hand. Your other right hand. I, Stymie, member and good standing of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, do solemnly swear to be a He-Man and hate women and not play with them or touch them unless I have to, and especially never fall in love.
Never fall in love, and you fell in love. Stymie, that was a good role you did there.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, what's this about the He-Man Woman Haters Club?
Well, just hate women.
You just hate women.
And I'm the only one that likes them.
Yeah, I know. You like a real special lady. One you sang to.
And in real life, I do like girls.
In real life, you do. Let me get that straight, right? You too. Oh, come on. All of you like girls? All of you? Who doesn't like girls? You. You really don't?
Not really.
Not really. Who has it? You have girlfriends yet? Oh, you got quiet now, huh? You have one?
200. And it's Brittany who plays Darla.
You mean you really do have a Hollywood romance? Well, let me see. You know, this guy was trying to take your girlfriend in real life. I mean, in the movie. Let me see.
I was trying to take Darla away from him, too.
Oh, boy, this love triangle's getting ferocious. Let's see a clip.
Let me tell you something, Darla. I'm not like those guys. I'm a sensitive male. I'm in touch with my feminine side. How nice. It's worse than I thought. Oh, well, Alfalfa, you're sweet poo.
You kissed a girl.
Yeah, and also on the lip.
On the lips. So, but in real life, you say that Darla's your girlfriend? Well, let's get Darla in here and see what's going on. Where's a little girl named Brittany who plays Darla? Hello, sweet. Welcome. You come sit right there. So, Brittany, who plays Darla, why not call all you kids by your character name, just for the sake of the show? How about that? You like that, Buckwheat, huh? Okay. Darla, you sure caused some trouble on that set. What was it like making the movie and being the little darling?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know? I tell you what, when we come back, we're going to talk to Darla, who stole the hearts on and off screen, and we'll talk to some more of the new Little Rascals. We've got lots coming up, including some of the original Little Rascals who are going to join us. We have Rascal fan and film critic Leonard Maltin, who's going to be here, and Bill Thomas Jr. Bet you don't know who he is. Well, he's the real-life son of the original Buckwheat. So, for those of you wondering if maybe your child can also become a star, we've even got a talent agent for you. So don't go away. This is an action-packed show with the new Little Rascals! Woo!
Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper.
Hey, I hope you're enjoying this episode of Rolonda, and I hope that you'll subscribe and follow so many of my other activities on my Rolonda channel, including some stand-up comedy, some podcasts, some great auntie advice, and loads of laughs and lots of fun. So subscribe and stay tuned. Now, let's get back to the show.
Today. We're here in Los Angeles with the cast of the new Little Rascals movie that opens today. And I was just talking to Alfalfa, who tells me that in the movie he does his own stunts. You do?
Yes.
Now I remember there was a big scene where you got in that love triangle and you had a dream.
Right.
And you fell off a cliff.
Right.
And what happened? How did you film that?
Well, first they showed me fixing to fall off. They put like a big pile of rocks, and I was going like this, like pushing the rocks off. And then I fell, and I landed on a mattress, and I had to like keep my feet down, not let them fly back up.
Wow.
And if I would have landed like this, I wasn't supposed to land like that because I could like break my wrists.
Yeah.
I was just supposed to land flat.
God, you guys learned a lot making this movie.
And then the second part, when it shows me falling,
yeah.
what they do is they attach me a harness, and they put a blue screen behind me, and all I have to do is just go like this and scream and stuff.
But maybe the toughest part of making that movie was working with girls.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you had to kiss Darla in the lips.
Well, I didn't. It didn't really matter because she was one of my best friends anyway, so it didn't.
So, Darla, what was it like?
Well, it was like he was my best friend too, but it was funny.
It was funny. Let's take a look at that love triangle we were talking about. Even kids are getting in the act here, the Little Rascals. This is a scene where Waldo meets Darla for the very first time.
Give my effrontery, but you miss a rare rose in a garden of weeds. You have the sophistication of a woman of 12. My name is Waldo Aloysius Johnston III.
I'm Alfalfa.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
And I'm Darla.
We just moved into town. My father bought the oil refinery.
That explains why you're so refined. Yeah, and so oily.
So what happens? Who gets the girl? Who gets Darla? Which one did you choose?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, you won't tell.
Because she has two love bugs that love her.
Ooh. So you weren't embarrassed to play this, Waldo?
No, I wasn't, because I love Brittany in real life.
You do? A revelation, folks. Hit the presses. Now, so you're really boyfriend, girlfriend? Well, my goodness. What?
Also, he is boyfriend, girlfriend.
Oh, so in real life, is there really this love triangle going on? Mm-hmm. There really is.
So both of them are in love.
So, Stymie, what do you think about this? You were the one who said every boy should hate girls.
Well, I like girls, but at least she's beautiful.
And
I think I might want to kiss her. I'll change.
oh, everybody's in love with Darla.
That's because she's the only girl that's beautiful. She's there.
Okay, so you had a girl in the movie, you had a lizard in the movie, and we're going to talk about that lizard in a minute, Froggy. But you also had a dog. Tell me about Petey. What was it like working with Petey?
Well, actually, it was, kind of weird because Petey was always, kind of, licking me.
Licking?
But he was licking me all over the face.
Buckwheat, what you have to say about Petey?
Whenever you get close to his face, he wants to lick you.
Well, why don't we call Petey and see if he'll come give a lick or two? Petey! Yay! This is Petey, folks. Hey! Oh, he's great.
Good, Petey.
He's gonna lick you. Come here, Petey. Come here, Petey. Oh, yeah, he's right. Let me tell you something about Petey. Petey, sit. Sit, Petey.
Sit, Petey. Sit.
Petey. Yeah, okay. Oh, thank goodness. Well, the thing about Petey was a runt in a litter of 6, apparently. And he is a bulldog. And he, as he did in the old Rascals, just really helped steal the show. So he licked you all the time, huh?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Every time you rub him on the face, he goes...
slobbers all over you. Tell me this, did you learn something really neat about movie making?
Yes.
What'd you learn, Stimey?
Because they use special effects and some of those things aren't real.
Some of those things aren't always what they seem, right? What'd you learn, Buckwheat? Let me tell you about another little animal you're going to see. Froggy, in real life, he has a dog, he has a cat, but he's most proud to be a fair owner of a lizard. Yeah. And what's your lizard's name?
I have 2.
2 lizards?
Yeah, there's 2 in the movie in case one of them gets hurt or something.
Uh-huh. And your lizard's name is what?
Penelope and Froggy.
Penelope and Froggy. And you know something? Your voice was like this in the movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Give us one of your lines. Tell me one of your lines.
Every man that clutches a woman is a true to a man. Let's braid it.
That is just wonderful. You know something? My favorite character was Froggy. And did everybody have a favorite character? Mine was Froggy because when I woke up in the morning, my voice sounded like Froggy, and I would eat my cereal looking at the Little Rascals saying, there's somebody I can relate to. So I used to have a hoarse voice like that too. One of the things that we always talk about in talk shows is the differences between men and women. And one thing you talk about in your movie is the differences between boys and girls. Ugh, take a look at this.
You're not thinking about Darla, are you? No, of course not. Good. I wonder if she's not thinking of me too. Why are boys such jerks? You're not thinking about Alfalfa, are you? Oh, no way. Babies are like a bad song. Once you get them stuck in your head, you can't get them out of it.
All they want to do is talk.
Boys won't listen. Why do they have to be so different?
Things never seem to change, do they? Looks like a talk show. When we come back, as promised, we're going to meet some of the original Little Rascals, and later on, do you ever dream that maybe even your child could become a movie star? We'll have a talent agent who's going to give you some tips on how to get a kid in showbiz right after this.
Hey, are you enjoying this episode of Rolonda? If so, please hit the subscribe button and let me know. Leave your comments and also follow me in other forms of social media at Rolonda Watts. Remember, that's ROLONDA Rolonda Watts on all forms of social media. And if you're interested in voice acting, my goodness, let me help you. This is a new year coming. It could be a new you, a new career. Check out my voice acting masterclass at rolonda.com, ROLONDA.com. And I'll tell you all about it. Let's get back to the show.
Did you know, Miss Crabtree? How many of you watched the Little Rascals? Yeah. Oh, God, do we have fans of Little Rascals here? We're here talking with the latest Little Rascals, the crew, the cast here of the new Little Rascals movie, which hits theaters in your area today. So some good family entertainment for you. You know what's really neat is that they auditioned like 5,000 children for these roles, 5,000 from all over the country, and only 13 would make it, and here's some of them here with us today. But you were the oldest of the crew. How old are you?
I'm 9.
9 years old. And the youngest is how old?
Zach, how old are you? 4. 4.
Porky is 4. Okay. So now, Butch, what was it like being the big guy on the set there?
It was really cool, you know. I like setting examples for the other ones, you know. Mm-hmm. One day we were at the screen test, and Zach, he was playing with Polly Pockets, and I had to and all the adults tried to get him off the Polly Pockets and go in and do his best. And I had to do it, and it worked. And it worked. So you really kept kids in line, huh? Yeah. Okay. Any juicy story you could tell us? Did the kids get in a lot of trouble? No, not really. So they're good Little Rascals? Yeah. Okay, and all of them go, yeah! The Little Rascals are, I don't know, they just live in our hearts, don't they? They just will live on and on and on forever. Even though in real life we have lost some of our favorite characters, the actors have gone on, like Darla Hood, who played Darla, and she died back in 1979. There was also Carl Switzer, who was Alfalfa, the guy with a gravity-defying cowlick. He died back in 1958. We also lost William Thomas, who played Buckwheat. And in 1980, not long ago, we lost Spanky McFarlane. I'm sorry, in 1980, what is this? What's this prompter? Buckwheat period in I don't understand what that says. Buckwheat died just last year, right? I mean, Spanky did just last year. Does that go with Buckwheat, who died in 1980? We lost William Thomas, period, Buckwheat, period, 1980, period. Why do we have periods all through there?
Prompter, you hear me, yes? Those are commas.
They're commas. They look. How many people see commas there? Okay. Those are commas without their tails. No way. Now they just have to do it all over.
I think it's faster if we go from the top. But you want to put because they have commas, but they're so small. For future, you want like.
I always like dot.
8, 7, 6, 5, please. 5, 4, 3.
For so many of us all around the world, the Little Rascals will probably live in our hearts forever. I mean, they were such a special group of kids. And even though that we have lost some of our favorite characters in real life, some of the actors have passed on, like Darla Hood, who played Darla. She died in 1979. Carl Switzer, who was Alfalfa with his gravity-defying cowlick, died in 1958. We also lost William Thomas, who played Buckwheat in 1980, and then just last year, Spanky McFarlane, who played Spanky, the gang leader, died as well. Even though they're no longer with us, I think each of us remember these characters as real national treasures, and it makes it even more special when we have living treasures with us. There are some of the Little Rascals characters from the original movies still alive with us today. You're about to meet 3 of them. Gordon Lee played Little Porky, and I'd like you to take a look at this clip.
There's not to make replies, not to reason why, but to do and die in the Valley of Death, road to 600. Cannons to the left of me. Cannons on the right of me.
Gordon Lee! Hello. How are
Okay.
you? Okay. Can I have a seat? Boy, it's good to see you. I kind of shake your hand. How you doing? Golly.
Good to see you.
When you have a seat, come
I'm
on and
sorry,
join us.
Pete.
I know you've got the whole gang here. When you look at this little Porky. I mean, boy, the thing, the thing, the kid's falling out here. But the torch certainly has been passed on, hasn't
It has indeed. I've been watching these kids, and it's just fabulous.
Yeah.
We just went back 60 years.
That's right. That's right. You know what's interesting is that you have not seen some of the other cast members in about 60 years, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, so let's bring some others on. Let me bring. We'll all have a good chat here.
Wonderful.
With some of the original cast members. We've also got another member of the original Our Gang. See if you remember this little freckled-faced filly.
Now wait a minute. You fellas really want to fight over me? Sure I do. You? I don't know. Well then, you have to fight a duel. And the one that wins can have me.
Please welcome Mary Ann Jackson. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Oh, boy. Yeah. Welcome. Nice to have you.
Thank you very much.
Do you still have the freckles?
Sure.
Wow. I hear that you are that people are still calling you, knowing who you are.
And fan mail.
Fan mail still.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I know. Well, we're going to talk about that too. Hold on. Let me bring in the
Okay.
third original cast member. He played the rich kid in the classic Hi Neighbor. Take a look at this.
Hi, neighbor! Hi, neighbor! Hi, neighbor! Hi, pal! Hi, pal!
Please welcome Jerry Tucker. Hi. Hi, pal. Come on up this way.
Hi, guys.
These two haven't seen each other. Oh, gosh. Jerry, I understand you and Gordon haven't seen each other in 60 years.
That's right, 60 years. Look what happened to him. He grew up.
Look what happened to all us little rascals, right?
Well, yeah, we got a little bit older along the way, yeah.
Oh, God, you'll have such great stories to tell us. Let us take a break and we'll come back and share some good old Little Rascal stories when we come right back.
And if you're interested in being a voice actor, why don't you sign up for my free webinars and find out all about it? Just go to Rolonda.com, ROLONDA.com, and push the button to sign up for my free webinar. So come on, let's get you prepared for maybe a brand new career in this brand new year. Check it out, Rolonda.com. Now, let's get back to the show.
A wonderful show today with the new cast, the new Little Rascals, which opens in theaters today. We are also being joined by some of the original cast members of the Little Rascals, and thanks again for coming here. Before we left, Jerry and Gordon, you have not seen each other in 60 years until this moment. Is that right?
That's right, 60 years.
So what is?
We were at Toluga Lake, and we sank Rollo's boat when we were having the boat race with Rollo.
Well, that was 60 years ago.
What was it like being a member of one of the most loved group of kids? the Little Rascals?
Well, we were working actors. We just simply went to the studio, worked hard, and came home.
Did you know you were making a movie?
No, I didn't. I started at 19 months. And I really don't think, I was talking with Leonard, I don't think I had the foggiest notion I was making movies.
Well, Gordon Lee,
had a
who
lot of
played
fun.
Porky, how did you get your lines together? And
I still have some of the scripts. Obviously memorized the scripts, but I had a speech impediment at the time, so that's why I would say panky and buckwheat and that sort of thing. But we did memorize lines, and we did them, but the magic of Hal Roach and the magic of Gordon Douglas was he understood that, and he'd say, is that the way you'd want to say that, or do you want to say it a little bit differently? So it took the pressure of that off. That was magic.
Hal Roach, who was a pioneer filmmaker, he did Laurel and Hardy and also the Little Rascals. It was his. What? I think Porky wants to have his own little line here. You're still mic'd over there. What do you think it was about the Little Rascals that have made them live in our hearts for 3 generations now? Mary Jane?
Mary Ann?
Mary Ann, I'm sorry, Mary Ann.
I don't know. I think it just they were natural and did their thing, and people just loved them, and they still do.
Still do? Why? You're still getting fan mail?
Yes.
From the original?
Yes, from when I started in the silent. So they were silent movies, first bunch, and then I went into talkies, and I get fan mail every day from all over the world.
Isn't that amazing? Still to this day.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Let me bring in another friend here. Our next guest reports on what's playing on the big silver screen. We know him from Entertainment Tonight, but more importantly, Leonard Maltin is a Little Rascals fan himself. In fact, he wrote a book about them entitled The Little Rascals, The Life and Times of Our Gang. Please welcome Leonard Maltin. Of the rest of us, you're a Little Rascals fan.
Like you, Rolonda, I was having breakfast, watching them every morning on TV when I was growing up, but I guess I was maybe a little more curious than you. I was just determined to find out more about them. Yeah. And with Dick Ban, another lifelong fan, we spent many years putting together the information for this book because there was nowhere to go to find out. Who were the kids? How did they make these films? And how'd they come about? So that was our mission.
What do you think it was that has made them live for 3 generations?
Well, first you have to understand, you mentioned Hal Roach before, the great comedy producer. That studio was filled with people who did nothing but make comedy films. That's all they did. They knew it. They knew comedy. They ate it, slept it, breathed it, and that was a big part of it. Part of it, though, I think, is that the kids were very natural kids. They found wonderful, wonderful actors, so they have again here. But they played underdogs. They were the have-nots. You're always going to root for the underdog.
That's right.
And they were not the professional, polished kids. You know, Shirley Temple was turned down.
Well, that's what I know. They said that Shirley Temple didn't even make it to Roach's office to get an audition.
She was already too good.
Right. Mickey Rooney didn't make it.
They wanted untried kids. They wanted kids who seemed natural. And there are some episodes, which you may remember, where they would go to amateur shows, like at the radio station or at a theater, and you were always rooting for them as opposed to the very slick or polished professional young performers who would be in those talent shows. You didn't want them to win, you wanted the gang to win.
I think also for those of us watching, it got to be that you could not be perfect and still be part of a club.
Well, yes, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You know? Gordon, how did you get the role?
My mother sent a photograph, as did, I understand, some 200,000 people attempting to get into our gang. Mother sent a photograph. We lived in Fort Worth. And they happened to be looking for a small brother, a little brother for Spanky. And as I understand it, they took the photograph in and dropped it in front of the casting and said, "Look, we found this picture of Spanky when he was really little." And they bought that. So Bob McGowan contacted my mother and said, do a film test. Mother wasn't that kind of person. We jumped on the next train and went to L.A.
And the rest, as they say, is history, okay? Another one of our favorite characters is Buckwheat. Now, did you know this, that in real life, the man who played Buckwheat grew up to be a laboratory technician. He also became a father. And we're going to talk with Buckwheat's real-life son next. guys, It's a Wonderful Life, and now you can even see the Little Rascals in color. Well, this may not be in color. This is black and white, but do you know who this is on my t-shirt? Buckwheat! This is funny. I said I sound like Froggy when I wake up in the morning, and my hair looks like Buckwheat's when I wake up in the morning. But Buckwheat was one of our favorite characters. In the 1980s, many of you may recall Eddie Murphy bringing Buckwheat back into homes all across the nation. Take a look at this.
Aunts, ties, feet times I made it.
Yes, they're all here.
Looking for nub in all the wrong places. Looking for nub.
Once Buckwheat sings a song.
Well, you got to give it to him. I know. Well, many of us, though, might be laughing at this. My next guest didn't think that was so funny when it first came out. In fact, he was just downright upset when he first saw Eddie Murphy's famous takeoff on his dad's character, Buckwheat. Bill Thomas Jr. is here with us today. He has taken control now of his dad's image as Buckwheat. He is in control of marketing and lots of other things. I mean, you do these T-shirts. You have control over these types of images, right?
Correct.
Right.
I'm licensed by a company called Curtis Management Company out of Indiana, and they do all the licensing for my father's likeness.
And you have things in like 13 different countries, right?
Correct.
You've got this T-shirt, and look, what are you wearing, sir?
Buckwheat tie.
A buckwheat tie. Here we have the buckwheat tie. I think we had, look at these boxer shorts, buckwheat boxer shorts.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Yeah, would you wear these out in the street?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. And we even have buckwheat suspenders. Did you ever dream you'd be wearing buckwheat suspenders?
Never in my life, but they're great.
They're great.
Yeah.
This is, Buckwheat is like a very popular character as well. What was your dad like?
My father was very quiet. He was one that had a good time playing in the series, but didn't talk about it very much. You know, it was something that he really enjoyed. He just let it go. You know, it was just something that was done back then, and he enjoyed it.
What was your problem with Eddie Murphy's rendition?
The only problem I have with Eddie Murphy is that it was done on the anniversary of my father's death. It happened, my father died in October 10th, 1980. Eddie Murphy, not knowing, the skit came out October 10th, 1981.
Wow.
And it happened on a Saturday night and Saturday Night Live, and that was the only thing. The skit, I understand that it was something that they put together. Dick Ebersol at the time was a producer, and he apologized for the skit, but it was more the timing than the act itself. I thought it was funny, and I love it now. You know, I look at it all the time.
Right. I mean, I just wonder, going through life being Buckwheat's son, what was that like? Did you get tough?
It was tough. You know, I'm only child. My father was the only child, so we kind of one step behind the other. The teasing, you know, I went to private schools, and it wasn't so bad in private schools, but once I left school, I was into the teasing thing. Then the nuns were really concerned about my well-being, different from public school teachers, you know.
Yeah.
There was one incident that one of my first years in public school, of course I was too young to read, you know, probably 12 then again.
Probably 12, no.
But what happened was that they had wrote a note and asked me to take it home to my mom, you know, for me to come back to school dressed like my father. You know, so she was upset with that, and of course it didn't come off. So those kind of things. But overall, it was a lot of attention, but it was fun.
You know, Bill isn't telling you one part of his story that's also true for Gordon. Both of these guys have had to suffer the indignity of having people pretend to be, and somebody saying he was Porky, somebody saying he was his dad. And there's a whole legion of imposters who still crop up to this day around the country saying, I was Buckwheat, I was Porky, I was Spanky. There was a woman in Florida said she was Spanky in the original film. I swear, and got written up in the local paper, and one of the wire services copied it. I mean, people will just believe anything anybody says.
That's right.
And especially apparently if you say you were in our gang or the Little Rascals, everyone says, isn't that great? They don't think to ask for proof.
For proof, right.
Who would lie about something like that?
I guess because the Little Rascals just belong to all of us. I mean, to a point where we just lived our lives vicariously through them. We'll talk a little bit more about what the Little Rascals mean to us, who who aren't on the big silver screen, but certainly do enjoy it. And hey, Mom and Dad, could your little rascal become a star? Our gang is going to give you some advice from a talent agent who's going to join us as we continue this special edition of the Little Rascals on Rolonda. See you in a minute. The Little Rascals, and we're here with the new Little Rascals and some of the original cast members, and Leonard, who's written a book, and the son of Buckwheat, the real life son of Buckwheat. So welcome everybody again. You had a question from the audience.
Yes, I did. I would like to ask the original cast, who probably have children and maybe even grandchildren by now, how do your children and grandchildren think of you as a child star?
My son has been fascinated with it since he found out. He was about 6 when he found out, and we told him about it. It was on television. He looked. He said, "No, that's But now it's great. He goes around and does autograph shows with me. He's 32.
Jerry, you're a grandfather, right?
Yes, I am a grandfather. Our daughters didn't even know that I was in the R gang until they were in high school. We just decided not to
tell them. How could you not tell them?
Oh, well, it was just, we decided that if they really wanted to get into show business, they'd do it on their own. This way, it was quite a surprise to them, and they said, "Dad, that's not you." And, "Oh, yes, it is." "Ah, come on." But then now the grandchildren, of course, know about it.
Well, now they can go see the new movie and just passing the torch on 3 generations. My goodness, you had a question.
Yeah. In the movie, I have a question for Alfalfa.
Alfalfa?
In the movie, when you moved your ears, is that hard to do?
Well, how we did it was, I didn't even move them by myself. They made like a mold of the back of my head, and they poured this stuff in it, and then they like clipped it to the back of my head, and there were like these things that they glue to my ears. And then they push these wires down, it makes my ears go like this.
And how did they make after you kissed Darla, your little cowlick went boing?
They basically kind of did the same thing. They made a mold of my head, and then they poured the same stuff in it. And there was like a little wire that went like that.
Oh, don't give all your secrets away. Save something for the movie.
He attaches it. Well,
okay. Wait. Wouldn't you love to have your kid sitting around telling the whole nation about what they did in the movie? How many of you would love to have a kid in showbiz? Put them through college, too. Well, Elisa Fisher says that if you want your kid to be in showbiz, that kid better have a lot of guts. She ought to know. She is a children's talent agent right here in Los Angeles, and boy, if I had a kid and I said, boy, I want him to make a movie, what's the first thing I do? Is it realistic to think that kids can?
Sometimes become educated, ask lots of questions. Make sure you surround yourself with people who you trust, agents, managers, coaches, whatever the steps are you take to get there. Make sure you trust those people and make sure you're educated and asking lots of questions about getting involved.
Should you send a kid who's really showing a love for acting to acting school?
I, in my interpretation, don't feel that's always appropriate. These kids are raw, natural kids. Leonard was speaking earlier about how when you're too trained, there's something unnatural about that.
Well, they certainly are natural. I mean,
oh yeah, they're all natural.
We're going to continue with some questioning because I know there's some parents out there saying, "Oh God, when I'd love to see my kid on the big screen." So we'll continue this. And Alfalfa, will you do me one favor? Will you sing me a song when we come back?
Okay.
Okay. We'll be right back.
and I hope you will subscribe and continue to enjoy. Just wanted to let you know that my voice acting masterclass is now digital. If you are somebody who's interested in being a voice actor, please go check it out. Go to Rolonda.com, Rolonda.com. That's my website, and you can check out all the details and even enroll in my voice acting masterclass. Hey, you'll never know how good you are until you try.